believe that Mr. Lennon is her child's biological father?
Yes, I do.
Why?
He came and picked her up, and she stayed for about like 2 weeks.
And so that automatically makes him the father?
Yeah, I even had a conversation with Mr. Lerner.
And what did he say?
About he was going to take care of her.
No, Your Honor, I did not say that. I did not say that to that woman.
Her and the
No,
baby
I did not say
in
that.
a
No, the only time I talked to your sister is when she was in the hospital, and that's when I was introduced to her. Y'all called me from the hospital, and then you hadn't heard of
But you did tell me that you
I
was
did
going
not
to take
tell you
care
that,
of both
sweetie.
of
I
them.
did not tell you that.
Okay.
I did not tell you that.
Maurice.
I want to understand what she believes you said. You are testifying that Mr. Lennon told you he was going to put your sister in a 3-bedroom house?
Yeah, with the baby.
With the baby?
Yes, ma'am.
And where were you when you had this conversation?
I was on the phone with him.
Mr. Lennon, you say you didn't say that?
No, Your Honor, I did not say that, not one single bit to that woman.
That's a lie.
So-
Because you told me that when we was having sex with a condom, and then you asked me
That's what I
to
understand.
stop.
Where in the world a condom come in? Because we did not think about no condom when I
Maurice,
pulled
just
beside the
listen.
road.
Well, let me-
we didn't have no
let me
condom.
tell
And then
you,
after
yes,
that,
we
when we
did.
got to the house, it was no condom talked about it involved
Yes,
anything.
it was.
If
No, it
you
wasn't.
admit you didn't use a condom, then why are you saying you not the father?
I'm a woman, and I'm sleeping around with people, and I come to a man that got a nice big house and stuff. Oh, I'm gonna have him to take care of me. That's her frame.
So you did not tell
Ms.
me.
McDaniel, were there other men during that time?
No, Your Honor.
Good God Almighty.
For the time I could, see
was
my
you now?
baby.
How was
no,
you now?
Your Honor.
So you submitted a calendar to the court, Ms. McDaniel.
I did, Your Honor.
And what does this calendar outline?
This calendar outlined the time that I spent with Mr. Leonard.
Okay. You spent a week with Mr. Lennon in June.
Yes.
In July, the doctor said you were 4 weeks and 5 days pregnant. That was during the window of the time you say you were sleeping with Mr. Lennon.
I was with Mr. Leonard the whole time.
You were at his house?
At his house.
We did not have sex every
Constantly
day.
being intimate with each other.
Not every day. No, we did not have sex
Every
like that.
day,
No,
you know.
we did not have sex every single day. I took her home, and then next thing you know, probably another week or 2 weeks drag her on. Then I go get her again, and then other than that, that was it. My cousin, she could say and tell you all what happened.
Well, I'd like to hear from her. Please stand, ma'am. State your name for the court.
Good afternoon. My name is Cynthia Powell.
Thank you for joining us, Miss Powell. You are Mr. Lennon's cousin.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you know about this situation?
He goes to work every day about 4 o'clock in the morning to maybe about 6 in the afternoon. I live across the
And when
street,
was
I
that?
smoke cigarettes, and I watches her.
She telling a lie. That's
Okay,
a lie,
no, I'm not
Miss-
lying, baby.
That's a lie.
Miss McDaniels jumped in and out of vehicles all while she was at our home.
And that's a lie, Your
Then she
Honor.
called and told the boy that she was pregnant. So my thing is this, if he's the baby father, the baby will get taken care of. But if it's not, then let Miss McDaniels go on about her business.
So it is your testimony that Ms. McDaniel
Yes, ma'am.
was with multiple men
Dropping her
during
off.
the stay
Yes,
with
ma'am.
Mr. Lennon.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a lie,
And
Your
pick
Honor.
up trucks and all.
All right, thank you so much
Yes,
for your
ma'am.
testimony. Thank you.
Ma'am, thank you.
She's lying. The
So-
time that Maurice was
Baby,
on
you
work,
was there
I
a
was
week,
staying.
and how you end up pregnant? Baby, get it right.
The time that I was staying with Mr. Leonard, yeah, he would leave about 4 to 5 o'clock in the morning.
Going to work.
Return back from work at 6, but I never left that house, Your Honor. I
You
stayed
did
in his
leave the
house.
Baby,
one
you're
time before
lying. You
because
left
when
the
I got
home.
on, you
In the
walked
house.
down the
You
road.
left the
The only time I left was to go across the street to ask her for a cigarette.
Huh?
So she
So you say you stayed in the house all day long, just
all
waiting
day
for him
long
to get back.
When I was out of cigarettes, I went and asked for a cigarette. So yes, she's sitting here lying, Your Honor. My thing is, how can you bring somebody to testimony when nobody was in the bedroom when we was having sex? That's what I'm trying to pinpoint, Your Honor.
Well, your sister wasn't in the bed either, and you brought her to testify for
Right.
you.
It's because
Right.
I tell my sister everything.
Well, this is my look.
And she was there the day that I drove off in Maurice's car when he came and picked me up to the time of
And she was
conceiving.
there across the street when you were at his home. That's what testimony is about. We bring witnesses so they can testify to what they know. So now when you went to the hospital to give birth to Kimari, did you tell Mr. Lennon? Was he there?
He have an excuse that I don't have no gas to come up there.
Well, wait a minute. I thought you had a sugar daddy. I don't understand how.
He is my sugar daddy.
Well, my said you said he don't have no gas money.
This what I'm trying to pinpoint is if he have a bank account, why didn't he have no gas money?
So you thought he just making up excuses not to come to the hospital?
Yes, he's been making up excuses.
Did he ever
the whole
show up?
time. I told
No,
him that
I
I
did
was
not.
pregnant. No.
You never showed up, Mr.
No, Your
Lennon.
Honor, because the reason why I did that one time before. The woman had the baby. Next thing I know, in time, I'm not the baby dad. So I'm told to myself, I'm not gonna put myself to that kind of stress
How you know you
and hurt
her
no
baby
more.
daddy?
So have you met Kimari yet?
No, Your Honor, I have not.
Never.
No.
Have you seen a picture of the baby?
I've seen plenty of pictures.
He
yeah.
has inboxed me in a DM and asked for pictures. Then he's all on my Instagram, like all my posts I post with my baby. Why are you all up on my Instagram if you deny my child?
All right. I believe I've heard enough testimony, and I am ready for the results. Okay. Jerome, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's his baby. They
He
was
could just
alike.
look at him. Fat cheeks and all. Eyes, ring around him.
Yeah, 'cause when the baby came, when Kimora came out, he looked just like Mr. Lennon.
Just like him.
In the case of McDaniel versus Lennon, when it comes to 1 month old Kimari McDaniel, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Lennon, you are not the father.
That's right.
Like I told you. Like I told you. I told you. I told you.
Oh.
You sure that's right, Your Honor?
Yes, we're positive.
Say that.
Are you sure?
Maurice was the unfit.
Defendants can lie, plaintiffs can lie, but the DNA,
Don't lie.
it doesn't lie.
That's right. Amen.
Ms. McDaniel, I have to ask you, for Kimari's sake, do you have any idea who his biological father really is?
Yeah.
I believe you owe Mr. Lennon an apology, though.
I apologize, Mr. Lennon.
Mr. Lennon, you set yourself up for it, though. I'm not, look, I just feel like she could have been more honest that there was at least 2 prospects and that she definitively knew who the second one was. That wasn't your testimony today. But you set yourself up for this.